إن أعجبك الفيديو لا تنسى الإعجاب والاشتراك في القناة.
Conte's made the forward run. Luiz to do. Corner goes in this time towards Barkley. Well, MacArthur didn't seem too happy. He felt he was pushed out of the way. The referee didn't blow for that. This time the officials have got it right. It did just strike the upright and was nowhere. Townsend to take. Still the pressure on though. Willian strikes again, and that time he does have to make a save. Well, the keeper does really well here because it's a fierce shot from Willian. It comes through bodies as well. Does well with the initial punch, then sets himself, gets his positioning right. And this ball absolutely fizzes past Palace players, gets down so sharply. That's a really good... It's MacArthur. Stop Hazard. It is Willian. And Guaita is judged to have got there, although they're appealing there was no touch. It's very difficult to see clearly. This will probably give us a better example. Free header for Rudiger. Lay off the responsibility, then try himself. He's seeking out Giroud this time, who's offside. It was a good finish, but the flag was up. There's a very good defensive line that Palace are holding. They're snapping into challenges, but they're playing as a unit in the back four. They don't drop too deep. Tompkins holds his line here. That means when Giroud goes, he's going to be offside, which he is. It's so important when you play, whether it be a back three or a back four, that you play as a unit. Excellent. Tried to get it in towards Giroud, and Van Aanholt was looking for... Alonso's ball across. MacArthur was always on the stretch to... Giroud, cleared by Sacco. Headed clear by Barkley. Puts it across towards Zaha. He's involved in a tussle with Azpilicueta. Now does. Willian drives it in, cleared by Van Aanholt. Barkley strike into the ground. Headed Hazard. Giroud's layoff was aimed for Barkley. Conte's cross. Here's Giroud. N'Golo Conte gets the strike away. And once he takes that first touch, Conte, Sacco has to step out and deal with him. Far too easy for the midfielder to get his shot in. The centre-half's got no one else to deal with. You've got to get closer to Conte. Far too easy for him to shoot. Luckily for Palace, he's off target. Beyond Tompkins. Battle to keep it in, but Townsend succeeds. Conte. Giroud come from an offside position. Jorginho looking for Giroud, but there's Hazard trying to free Alonso again. Townsend got close to him, collected by Wilfried Zaha. It's Van Aanholt who's got forward, in towards Zaha, in slides Barkley but gets the ball. Willian tries to slide in Olivier Giroud, but he's offside again. Yet again, he's rattled it into the back of the net emphatically, only to be frustrated by the flag. I have to be careful what I say here, because in the first half he definitely looked offside, but I think James Tompkins' right foot did play him on. Flag went up pretty quickly here. Is it an obvious one? Once again, that is incredibly tight, and it's hard done by really the flag going up. Should have been given the benefit of the doubt. Another brilliant finish. Just think under the challenge from Tompkins. Does he roll an ankle? Yeah, he does. Just as he strikes the ball, the defender just knocks him off balance, rolls the ankle. It's really painful. And he's looked for Conte, and he's picked him out, and N'Golo Conte scores! A couple of times in the first half, in between centre-halves and full-backs. Just looking at Van Aanholt, he's got to get goal side of him quicker. He's got to get closer to him. Chelsea finally do find the killer ball, and Conte gives them the lead. Well, we saw him make this run
He's the only one that can really affect this, because you can see the run that Conte makes, and he's the one who can get closest to him and simply doesn't. It's very difficult for the goalkeeper to keep that out. It's not the cleanest strike from Conte.
Now Patrick Van Aanholt. Milivojevic does try to place it onto a head. Luiz, as Milivojevic drifts it in. Tompkins gets ahead to it. Wickham reacts. Giroud's header down for Eden Hazard. Left behind for Willian. Milivojevic. MacArthur. Zaha. Out to Andros Townsend. Oh, big. Below the corner. Peliqueta is past Schlupp. The first half of this match. Zaha. Van Aanholt looking for a way through, deflecting in there on Milivojevic, and it's Olivier Giroud back from MacArthur, only into Giroud's path. So he's going long and looking for Olivier Giroud, but that route off pitch. Meyer again, the substitute. Flag up against Zaha. Townsend. Looking for Schlupp with a cross, it's headed clear by Rudiger. Willian. As Peliqueta coming in to drive it across. Wilfried Zaha's ball across is beyond the reach of James Tompkins. They're not going to get through there because the flag is up against Alonso, looking to play in Eden Hazard, who's started the 2018 World Cup winner, ends the year as a match winner. N'Golo Conte producing the victory for Chelsea 5 minutes into the second half, which means that while teams around them have faltered since Christmas, Maurizio Sarri's Chelsea have earned 2 successes. N'Golo Conte earned this one against a stubborn Palace team.
Today, but that's 4 wins out of 5 for Chelsea. They're not going anywhere. Up to 43 points, just 2 behind Spurs and only 1 behind Manchester City now. Crystal Palace stay in 14th place, 19 from their first 20 matches.
And he's looked for Conte and he's picked him out, and N'Golo Conte scores!
A couple of times in the first half, in between centre-halves and full-backs. Just looking at Van Aanholt, he's got to get goal side of him quicker. He's got to get closer to him.
Chelsea finally do find the killer ball, and Conte gives them the lead.
Well, we saw him make this run. He's the only one that can really affect this, because you can see the run that Conte makes, and he's the one who can get closest to him and simply doesn't. It's very difficult for the goalkeeper to keep that out. It's not the cleanest strike from Conte.